Today, guys, we are going to be doing lesson 17, which is our learning target is I can solve multi-step word problems using a tape diagram. So we've been practicing addition and subtraction, and yesterday we hit on some more word problems, but today is all word problems, so we're going to get our practice in. Alright, so the directions say draw a tape diagram to represent each number, use numbers to solve, and write your answer as a statement. So guys, whenever we're solving these word problems, I found that the easiest thing to do is to draw your picture first. Don't try to solve it, just draw it out with your labels. So of course we want to show RDWW, which is redraw, write your number sentence, write your statement. There were 22,869 children. So I see a number, I'm going to box it in. This number represents children. Then there were 49,563 men. I see a number, so I'm going to box it in. And then it represented men. And 22,872 women. So I see another number, I'm going to box it in. And it represented women at the fair. How many people were at the fair? So this one's kind of simple as far as the drawing goes and what we need to do. But I see that I have three numbers and they all represent different parts. So I'm going to draw my tape diagram. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to label them. I have one that's children, one that's men, and one that's women. Now I can go in and put in the numbers that represent each part. So children, I had 22,869. Men, I had 49,563. And then women, I had 22,872. But I'm wanting to know at the end how many people were at the fair. Well, are children people? Yes. Are men people? Yes. Are women people? Yes. So that means I'm going to take the total of all of these numbers. So this is what I'm solving for, is my total. So that means we have to add each part. So 22,869, 49,563, and 22,872. You'll notice that I was careful to space out my numbers and to line up each digit. So now I'm going to use my touch math to help me add. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Put your 4, carry your 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Plus 1 more is 20. Put your 0, carry your 2. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Put your 3, carry your 2. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I came out with 95,304. Now a good way to check this is to round each one and then add it up. So 22,869 is about 23,000. 49,563 is about 50,000. And then 22,872 is about 23,000. So 0, 0, 0. 3 plus 3 is 6. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I came out with 96,000. And those are pretty close, so I know it's reasonable. So far I have read, I have drawn my tape diagram, I wrote my number sentence, so now I need to write my statement. So I have to answer this question, how many people were at the fair? Remember to take the question and restate it in a complete sentence. There were, remember this is what we solved for, this is only what we checked. There were 95,304 people at the fair. So you want to check your work, make sure you have all your parts, and now we can move on. So let's look at number 2. it says number A is 4,676. So I have a number, I'm going to box it in. I have to ask myself, what does this number represent? Well, it represents the number A. So I'm going to underline it. Number B is 10,043. Again, I have a number, so I'm going to box it in. And this represents number B. And lastly, it says number C is 2,610 less than B. So it's not just saying that number C is this amount, it's saying that it's less than B. So I'm going to box in this less than B because that's going to represent the entire number of C. And then it says, what is the total value of the numbers A, B, and C? Before we can figure this out, let's draw our tape diagram. So I see 3 different parts. 1, 2, 3. So I have the number A, the number B, and the number C. A says that it is 4,676. So I'm going to write that, 4,676. B is 10,043. But C says that it's 2,610 less than B. So that means C is not this amount. We have to take that away because less means to subtract from B. So we're going to take B minus 2,610, and that will give us our C. So let's do that. 10,043 is our B minus 2,610 equals. Can we take 0 from 3? Yes. 1 from 4? Yes. 6 from 0? No. Well, we can't borrow here, so we have to borrow from our 1. 1 becomes a 0, 0 becomes a 10. We still can't take 6 from 0, so we have to borrow again. This 10 becomes a 9, and the 0 becomes a 10. Can we take 6 from 10? Yes. Can we take 2 from 9? Yes. So now we can subtract. 3 minus 0 is 3. 4 minus 1 is 3. 10 minus 6 is 4. Put your comma. 9 minus 2 is 7. And then we have 0 left over, so we don't need to bring that down. So this answer here, guys, is how much C is. So I'm going to fill that in. 7,433. But our question says, what is the total value of A, B, and C? So that means we have to solve for all of this. We want to figure out the total of all of these numbers. So now all I'm going to do, if we want the total, that tells me that I'm going to add. So 4,676, then 10,043, and then 7,433. And you're going to add those. And guys, normally I would start with the larger number first because it's just easier, but I was going in order. Alright, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So our answer, our final answer, is 22,152. So remember, we're still trying to do RDWW. So if you have to make a list on the side, I want you to do that. Did we read the problem? Meaning, did we circle and underline? Yes. So I'm going to check. Did we draw a picture? Yes. So I'm going to check. Did we write our number sentences? Yes. So I'm going to write a check. So the only one that's left is to write our statement. So we need to answer the question, what is the total value of numbers A, B, and C? And we're going to write that in a complete sentence. The total value of A, B, and C is 22,152. And that's all you have to write for the statement. And then you can check that off. Alright guys, last problem, number 3. Remember, we have to read R, D, W, W. Our first step is to read. A store sold a total of 21,650 balls. So I see this word total, and then I see 21,650 balls. It sold 11,795 balls. It sold 4,150 fewer basketballs than baseballs. Oh, this is baseballs, not just balls. Sorry, guys. It sold 4,000, so here's a number, but it says fewer basketballs than baseballs. The rest of the balls were footballs. So the rest of the balls were footballs. How many footballs, sorry guys, it's blurry. How many footballs did the store sell? So this one has a lot to it. So we know that our total is 21,650. So I already know that I'm going to draw this big old box. And that's my total. 21,650. But then I have baseballs, basketballs, and footballs. So that means I have 3 parts. So in my tape diagram, I'm going to have to draw 3 parts. And I'm going to label them. This one's going to be baseballs. This one's going to be basketballs. And this one's going to be footballs.